I picked up a leaf of vegetable from the table and ate it with my fingers. My brother scolded me for being ill-mannered, but instead of talking back like I used to, I trembled all over in fear. Seeing me like this, a wave of guilt washed over him. He gently placed a piece of pork with soft bone into my bowl, but terror froze on my face, triggered by a painful memory. Past flashed through my mind. A surge of nausea hit me, and I rushed to the trash can to vomit. When my brother suddenly stood up, I panicked and apologized over and over. My adoptive parents hurried over, asking what happened, but they had no idea it was my brother who made me this insecure. Just a month ago, I was still a bright, innocent girl. I simply had a secret crush on my non-blood-related brother, but he feared this love would ruin his reputation, so he listened to his scheming secretary's lies. He paid bodyguards to scare me. First, it was supposed to be just an act, but the secretary had a far more vicious plan. She bribed the bodyguards. Their actions spiraled out of control. In just 1 month, I no longer dared to love him. When my brother came to get me, he complained about the smell on me. Terrified, I bowed repeatedly and apologized, but he thought I was just pretending. Through returning home, my smile never appeared again. It was replaced by endless fear. At dinner, I only dared to touch the plain vegetables. He put a piece of soft-bone pork into my bowl, and it brought back my nightmares. I curled up on the floor, begging them not to hurt me again. My adoptive parents finally showed concern, but to me, felt more like a cruel joke. They had clearly turned a blind eye and allowed everything to happen. That night, my adoptive father called me into his study. He reminded me that my brother and I weren't related by blood. We grew up together. Then he asked if I was willing to marry my brother, but his words triggered the hell I'd lived through. I had loved my brother for 10 years, but all I received was his disgust and the nightmare he created. Heartbroken, I swore I would never bother him again.